Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Afiq bin Nazik, and for my speech I will be talking about Mastermind Adolf Hitler. So, Adolf Hitler, or his full name is Adolf Gruber Hitler, was an Austrian-born German politician who became the dictator of Germany. Who was Hitler and what did he do during his time in power? So Hitler was a cold-blooded person. He was one of the most feared war criminal in the war histories in the world. So he was the plotter of World War II. He is also the leader of the Nazi Third Reich Order, and he was the main person that caused the Holocaust, which had killed around 6 million Jews all over the world. Despite Hitler was a cold-blooded person, he still had a genius mind that made me adore him so much. So let me explain to you guys 3 points of why I adore Adolf Hitler's thinking. First off, the Führer bunker. What was the Führer bunker? Führer bunker was the hiding spot for the highest-ranking German Nazis, including Adolf Hitler himself, during the attack on the city of Berlin. The Allies attacked the city of Berlin, and they believed that they destroyed every single thing there, and the Nazi German had to surrender to them. They also believed that Adolf Hitler took his own life as he knew he had no place to run. This statement was supported when they found Hitler's last will in the bunker, saying that he had already planned for the Fourth Reich. However, little did they knew there was the fifth exit tunnel in the bunker that was only recently found out by a group of non-government association researchers, where they found the fifth tunnel in 2015. Okay, so that tunnel was believed to be the possible escape route of Hitler, as it connects straight to the Brandenburg Gate, which was at the moment a temporary flight path for the Nazi Germans. So in this point, we can prove that Hitler actually escaped the attack from the Allies, because because the Allies didn't find Hitler's body. And how can a person escape from a full force attack by escaping by boarding a plane which actually passed through all of the Allies army? So in my point of view, I think that we should be smart to adapt and to improvise when we face hard times, and to think out of the box to escape from our enemies. Okay, moving on to the next topic, I would like to explain to you guys on how Hitler escaped Germany and stayed in Missionaries, Argentina. So for the first picture on the extreme left, that is the remaining of the infrastructures that Hitler built in the jungle. Among the infrastructures that were built were guard posts, which mainly was for his safety and defense, dispensary for the medicines that he needed, because we knew that Hitler had his own stomach problems, and for the last one was a nuclear labs, or we can just say labs, where he does experiments for nuclear weapons and other weapons also. For the next, credits should be given to Hitler, as he was on the run, but yet he still managed to build such a powerful defensive weapon at that moment where the technology was still lacking. So for the last picture on the right, that shows the location of where Hitler and his associates were hiding in the jungle. We can see the place where the cannon is located is very strategic, as it has the view that covers the whole coast, and it will be very informative, as it will give early information for Hitler and also give enough support and coverage for him if the Allies were coming to get him. So for the third and last point that I would like to talk about is the closest service, secret service SS, the Nazi SS officers that sacrificed their lives for Adolf Hitler. So the point that I would like to state is that the relationship and the friendship that Hitler built during his time in power that actually led to loyalty, intelligence, and also trustworthy. Okay, so next on I'll be talking about the three main peoples, the three main friends, and also the three main associates of Hitler during World War II. First off, Karl Adolf Eichmann. Karl Adolf Eichmann played a huge role in the Holocaust as he was one of the highest rankings of SS officials of the Nazi Germans. He was the order and also the executor of Hitler during the Holocaust. He was also one of the most helpful person during Hitler's escape as he had the connection and contacted every single person who could supply protection and also other supplies such as food and materials for Hitler. He was then hanged and executed in Tel Aviv, Israel in 1962 as they were mainly Jews held the who had held the vengeance on him and Hitler. Next off, Joseph Mengele. Joseph Mengele was called as the Auschwitz Angel of Death. He was labeled as that because he was the executor. He was one of the most smartest physicists at that time, and he had carried on extremely deadly experiments on humans in the detention camps without mercy. Among the experiments that were done by Joseph Mengele was the gas chambers, where the prisoners had to face their death in front of their eyes when their family were around them. During Hitler's run, he fled away to a lot of countries such as Argentina, Paraguay, Brazil, and also Chile to divert attention from the Allies. And lastly, he was caught and he was also executed, same like Karl Adolf Eichmann. But however, despite he was being executed, he managed to bought a lot of time for Hitler to survive and escape from the Allies. Okay, last but not least was Walter Ruff. Walter Ruff is the official of Criminal Technical Institute of the Reich Security Main Office, meaning to say that he was one of the most intelligent and one of the mastermind behind Hitler's plan. He was also the developer of the torture experimental machines and also inventions of Hitler. In general, what I could tell about these three guys is that Hitler chose the right person to have his back. In life, we should actually emulate Hitler's trait that we have to be smart to choose the people that we trust, and it is actually totally fine to have a few numbers of friends as long as the quality is the best. So that's all from me. Thank you.